Hello Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. And remember, it will not resonate with all Sagittarius individuals. You know, be your story. But I do try to reach the majority of you. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Or Sagittarius is dominant in your chart. People always ask me that. Of course, you know, if Sagittarius is dominant in your chart, if you have a lot of planets in there in your astrology, of course it may reflect you, this reading. But let's get this one, you know, going with full Celtic cross for Sagittarius. Trying to come out. Five of Pentacles. Someone's feeling a little left out. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough. Maybe you feel like everybody's abandoned you. Maybe you're wanting someone to offer you something, but it feels like every time someone offers you something, possibly, it's not what you're wanting. But if it's meant to be, it'll come back out. But since I did call it, I wanted to read those two cards. And I just woke up. Like it's been a long week so far for me, or it's about ending for everybody, but I had a long week. So I'm trying to get everything together here. Someone's feeling stabbed in the back. Someone's feeling like someone betrayed them. So this is for Sagittarius with the incoming energy like this. Is they're feeling betrayed. They're really feeling like someone did them dirty, you know? There it is, Five of Pentacles. You're trying to come out of feeling this way with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. As the subject at hand, you're trying to come out of feeling left out, abandoned. These cards have so many meanings. Not having enough. That's what you're trying to do. And remember, we had that Ten of Swords coming in, so you felt like someone did you dirty a little bit. It's crossing it again. The Four of Cups. Is crossing it. You need something to be offered to you, but every time, like I said, time something's offered is not exactly what you're wanting. It's not what your goal is. It seems like every time someone offers you something, it's just not what you're hoping for, or it's not enough, or it's like something is lacking in some other way, and it's not enough to keep you going. Your goal, or what crowns you, is the King of Pentacles in reverse. And that could be that you're trying to turn your situation around. You're feeling like, again, you don't have enough. You don't have your stability right now. Foundation, you're trying to collaborate, or, you know, or work with somebody, or work with more than one person. The Foundation is trying to get things together, try to get people to work together, or you're trying to work with somebody else. And it could involve more than just one person. In the past, you didn't get your Ace of Cups, something that someone was trying to offer you, or you wanted a new emotional offer, or something you loved. You wanted to start something new that you loved, but it didn't work. It didn't happen in the past. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. And remember, when I clarify these cards with this deck, it can change the situation up. And remember, Tarot is here to help, not to hinder, is to tell you what path could happen if this resonates, and how you may be able to change your path. Near future, you may be actually doing quite a bit to help yourself financially. You may be doing 2 different jobs, or taking on 2 different jobs, 2 different situations to make you more financially stable, or just stable in general. So you are going to be busy, okay, Sagittarius? It's going to get real busy in the near future. So don't give up hope, okay? Possible future outcome, or advice from the universe, is probably not to focus on the injustice that happened. Something definitely messed you over, or for a few of you, you may have messed someone else over, you know. But, you know, because these can flip. But it also could be for advice from the universe. Watch how you do your dealings, and always do everything on the up and up. It's not that I say you're going to do anything dishonest. It's just that it may be taken that way. So do everything by the book, in other words. What's coming towards you is the Queen of Cups, or the outside environment that's making you feel probably stabbed in the back or abandoned is possibly a Queen of Cups energy. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but not necessarily. It could be someone whose emotions were all over the place, you know, or sometimes they're just not emotionally there, you know, but that is what supports some of this. And you're trying to work something out with the Three of Pentacles, trying to get your life back together. Your hopes and fears, you're wanting to end negative situations and start something new with the World card. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you can manifest these things if you want to. Remember, you have power, more than you think you do. Outcome, you need to stop taking a break. You need to start moving again. Some of you may have been depressed after what happened, whatever was going on. Some of you may have been ill. Sometimes that Ten of Swords is like, when I get it, because all my health issues, it was always surgery and stuff, and maybe not gone very well. For others, like I said, you're going to feel like someone stabbed you in the back. But it's time to recuperate. It's time to get on your feet again when the Four of Swords is in reverse. You're not going to be taking a break anymore. So life is going to start moving again, and I'm going to clarify all these and find out what's going on. See, and we're going to find out what you're going to be doing, hopefully more, about when you stop taking this break in the future. But you're going to be taking on something new, something challenging, and something that's going to keep you busy. So you can't be taking a break. So subject at hand is the Five of Pentacles. It is in reverse, and what's crossing it is the Four of Cups. I'm thinking you're going to accept something because you have to, because you don't have enough, or you need to make your life better again, and you don't know what's being offered to you is positive for you, but you may have to take it. You may collaborate with this, because I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles here and the Two of Pentacles there. So Five of Pentacles in reverse. In other words, you're trying to come out of feeling like you don't have enough, or abandoned, or neglected, or whatever. And the Four of Cups is crossing it. Why are you there for Sagittarius? There you go, work. Yeah, you're going to be offered some work. If some of you are looking for work, it's going to be offered to you. And like I said, you don't know if you're going to be liking it. It is going to be really work. You're going to have to struggle, not really struggle, but earn your keep. Now, Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, it's crossing it, Eight of Pentacles in the upright, that's there also, clarifying why you're there. Yeah, and you're going to break free from something. I like the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's breaking free and seeing things clearly. And you're going to break free. Whatever is going to be offered to you will help you break free. So remember that. Now, what crowns you, or your goal, you got the King of Pentacles. And this is someone who's not feeling real stable right now. They're not feeling real secure. And maybe your goal is to obtain that, because right now you're not feeling it. It is also what crowns you. You're just not feeling stable. So King of Pentacles in reverse. Why are you there for Sagittarius? Yeah, you're trying to break free and become unchained. That's a lot like the Seven of Swords, but it's basically going towards it. It's breaking free again, and in a very huge way. So that's what I'm thinking you're doing. Page of Pentacles and the Devil, both in reverse, is what crowns Sagittarius, or the goal. Why are you there? With the Lover, was something you love, something you had an emotional bond with the Lovers. Now the Foundation, what's supporting this is you're trying to collaborate with something, or you're wanting collaboration, or someone's wanting collaboration with you to work on something. That is the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Three of Pentacles in the upright is the Foundation. Why are you there? Communications is off. Okay, I'm just telling you, communications is off with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So remember that. Excuse me, my voice is out because I woke up not too long ago. But it's like, if you're going to collaborate with somebody, try to open the doors of communication, because something may mess it up a little bit. But I think you're going to recover from that, because I see the Two of Pentacles in the near future. But let's get this, situated first. Three of Pentacles in the upright. Eight of Wands in reverse. Why are you there? for Sagittarius as the foundation. With the Queen of Cups, again, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone, like I said, taking on that energy. Now, in the past, you didn't get this new offer, the offers you wanted, the offers you loved, because you had the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, Ace of Cups in reverse, why you there for Sagittarius? Ace of Swords, yeah, you didn't get something you were expecting at all. And you felt maybe an injustice was done. So, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, both in reverse, why you there for Sagittarius? And you really wanted this new offer, these new things, because you had the Three of Cups there. You were wanting to celebrate a new beginning, and it didn't happen. So, but in the near future, you are going to accept something else, and it's going to keep you very busy. I'm not going to even lie to you. I'm going to be straight out. You're going to be very busy and hard at work. So, Two of Pentacles in the upright for Sagittarius. Why are you there? And you're going to overcome heartbreak by doing this. It's to keep you busy, to overcome heartbreak with the Three of Swords. So, Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse. Why are you there for Sagittarius? Again, a King of Cups could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone, like I said, emotional energy, you know. Now, the advice from the universe or a possible future outcome is the Justice in reverse. Let's find out more about that before I start, spouting off a bunch of stuff. But the Justice card in reverse, why are you there for Sagittarius? Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign or someone who has it in their chart or someone acting this way. Queen of Swords is not easy to get along with sometimes, or maybe they're just upset. And sometimes when they say something to you, it could feel very sharp and hurtful, especially when they say something. It's like, because they're communicators, they're about languages, and they pick up languages easily when they're in the upright, and they learn very easily, and they're good advice. But when they're in reverse like that, with the Justice card in reverse, it could be the universe saying, watch out for the Queen of Swords, because an injustice can be done. And it could have a lot to do with that past and that ten of Swords coming in with being stabbed in the back. So, like I said, make sure you do everything by the book, and don't let this person cause any more heartbreak if that's possible, or don't you cause heartbreak to them, because it could be that is why also for very few of you. So the Justice and the Queen of Swords both in reverse. Why are you there for Sagittarius? And you may be dealing with more than just one person. There it is, the Two of Pentacles. It's saying not to work with this person. It's not going to work out. Or watch what you say. Or like I said, do things by the books. That's the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, just try, you're trying to collaborate, but communications are off. And someone's kind of emotional. So if you want to keep on working, just keep on working. Keep on your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. And don't let people that are trying to disturb your peace get your peace, Now, you got the Queen of Cups. She's coming towards you, or she's the outside environment, and she is in reverse, or he is in reverse. It doesn't have to be a female, but Queen of Cups in reverse. Why are you there for Sagittarius? This person is not seeing things clearly, or they're not seeing what you're having to say clearly. They got their swords up, and they got a blindfold on. So the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords in the upright. Why are you there for Sagittarius? Yeah, something may come to an end with this person, okay? Because you got the Death card there. Something needs to end, or the arguments need to end, or they need to start seeing things clearly. They need to stop putting the blindfold on. The Death card is about stopping a negative situation so something else can grow later on also. But usually there's some tension with the Death card. It's not like the World card. But the Death card is when something needs to end. And it could be, like I said, many things. It doesn't have to be a literal death, So the World card is what you're hoping and fearing. I'm thinking you're wanting a whole new beginning, Sagittarius. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you can manifest this if you want to. It's there for a reason. So the World card in the upright, why are you there for Sagittarius? Yeah, it says, and get on top of things again. That's what you're wanting to do. start a whole new beginning and get on top of things again and take control and have your own power. So the World card with the Seven of Wands, both in the upright while you're there for Sagittarius. And you want your wheel of fortune. You want your fortune to change to your favor. Now, in the end, you're not going to be taking a break anymore. You're going to be working. I do believe you're going to be working pretty hard, but you're going to have some adversaries, and you're throwing yourself also in the work so you can, overcome the negatives that you were feeling in the past, throwing yourself into it. So let's find out. Four of Swords in reverse while you're there for Sagittarius. Yeah, you're going to collaborate with somebody. You're going to come at it from taking a break, or, hiding in the shadows, or putting yourself out there more and collaborating with something or somebody, with usually more than one person. So Four of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in the upright while you're there for Sagittarius. Yep, you're going to get a new offer, and one you like. Keep on working. Get yourself out there. At first, you're going to be working hard, and someone's going to offer you something and say, let's get together and do this. It's going to be something you love. So for Sagittarius that are looking for new opportunities and trying to overcome heartbreak or betrayals or being stabbed in the back, that's going to change. And don't focus on the injustices that have been done. And don't, go for the, negative emotions, and don't let it interrupt your work. That's what it's saying. This is advice from the universe. Do not let the negativity around you interrupt your work, because it will cause you some unbalance. There will be some competition with this new work, with this new job, but it's going to make you feel alive again. It's going to make you feel like you're out there again with the Five of Wands in the upright. They call it the struggle card or conflict. I call it the competition card. And a lot of other people do too. Because when I get this card, I am usually going against other people, but I kind of like it. It's energizing. And you need that to regain your strength. And that is your reading. So I see new work coming up. But the key here is to keep your balance, and don't let people disturb your peace, and go for your job. Keep on working, because something good is coming in with a collaboration. Someone's going to offer you something, and it's going to have to do with more than just one person. Okay? I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to upload this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.